United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You may be seated.
Hello. Hi, I'm Becky Holt, and I am the academic coordinator here at the high school. And I am here to present the UIL Scholars, and these are students who are ranked in the top 10% of their class. They've also competed at least at the district level in UIL competition events. This includes academics, one at play, athletics, and band at any point during their high school career. These students enjoy the pursuit of excellence and the thrill of competition. They seek opportunities to test themselves against their own accomplishments and the accomplishments of others in the state of Texas. These students have put in countless hours for their respective events. They have selflessly given up early mornings, afternoons, evenings, weekends, preparing to be the best that they can be. So here are our academic scholars. Bailey Berlew competed in golf. Mallory Chester competed in one at play. Keegan Downs competed in computer science, math, number sense, and science. Juan Pablo Garcia competed in UIL band, marching contest, concert and sight reading, and solo and ensemble. Marley Hawkins competed in powerlifting. Trip Henderson competed in literary criticism, ready writing, journalism, prose, film, football, and track. Aiden Neal competed in literary criticism, ready writing, Lincoln Douglas debate, editorial writing, and one act play. Lily Olson competed in literary criticism and ready writing. Lila Smith competed in literary criticism, ready writing, and track. Allison Shipp competed in soccer and volleyball and one act play. Scotland Stamos competed in basketball. Haley Ray competed in journalism and Valkyries. And Jack Schwerb competed in football. All right, that's all. Oh, there he is. Jack.
The students we're honoring tonight have exhibited persistence and dedication with, I'm sure you will agree with me, the assistance and guidance from many educators along the way. The next award is called the Shining Star. The top 5 students each year are given an opportunity to pick an educator that has made a significant contribution to and an impact on their lives. Please welcome Bailey Berlew to present her Shining Star Award.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Ms. Clark, for the wonderful introduction. All right, thank you, guys. Oh, this is also the wrong one. excuse us.
Of course. I have no idea. You know what? You got it. Okay. Yeah. She'll be right back.
Thankfully, I have a backup. All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Bailey, and I'm here to present an award to a special teacher that is near and dear to my heart. This award goes out to a teacher who was my day one here at Lago Vista High School. Well, my day 3. On my 3rd day of Lago Vista High School, I was moved to the Culinary Arts program, and Ms. Jansen forever changed the trajectory of my high school career. More than just teaching recipes and techniques, she taught me discipline, creativity, and confidence in trying new things, even when they wouldn't work out the first time. Her classroom is a place where mistakes became lessons, hard work was rewarded, and growth happened every single day. Ms. Jansen always pushed for me and others alike to strive for excellence. For example, the first year ever of Culinary 2, she was able to accomplish a near-perfect class pass rate on the Serve Safe Manager's exam. That is not an easy feat. And everyone who passed received a certified CTE certification straight out of high school. I was one of these students. Through the months of preparation, she demonstrated to all those in her classes, including me, that hard work is rewarded and that you should always believe in yourself in order to succeed. Through her leadership and belief in me as a student, I become more responsible, determined, and a more confident person as a whole. As I stand here today, 5th in my class, I know that her support and influence played a huge part in helping me get here today. I look back at freshman year Bailey, who was full of drive and passion, but I need a little reassurance and a little bit of a push. Ms. Jansen was always there to do that, and a million times more. So with that being said, my Shining Star Award goes to Miss Elizabeth Jansen.
Thank you, Bailey, and thank you, Ms. Jansen. It is my honor now to introduce the Lago Vista Lions Club, who will present their scholarship. Pat O'Day Rosen and Norma Owen are here to present.
I'm Pat O'Day Rosen. I'm the head of the scholarship committee for the Lago Vista Lions, and Norma Owen is our Lago Vista Lions president. And we are here to present scholarships because of you. You bought our brisket, our ribs, our chili, our endless raffle tickets, and you made this possible. And before I announce our scholarship recipients, I want to tell you how impressed my committee was with this year's finalists. Of course, we have football stars, track stars, basketball stars, computer science experts, but we also have cheer experts, but we also have students who, in addition to traditional interests, are experts in archery. We have a student who restored a 1946 John Deere H tractor. We have a student who built a rocket in shop class, and that was one of the things that made him realize he could make it as an engineer. We have a fly fisherman. We have a young woman who wants to design and make clothes in inclusive sizes. We are so impressed by this year's students. Let me tell you who they are. Joshua Bailey. He'll go to Austin Community College. Holt Burchard will go to Austin Community College. Olson Craddy will go to Texas A&M Maritime Academy. Keegan Downs will go to Texas A&M. Juan Garcia will go to the University of Texas. Marley Hawkins will go to Texas A&M. Trip Henderson will go to Baylor. Mia Kinslow will go to Angelo State University. Aiden Neal will go to University of Texas. Kristen Norris will go to Lubbock Christian University. And she's going to cheer for Lubbock Christian. James Cullen Parker will go to Texas State University. Lucy Rees will go to Southwestern University. Anya Saldana will go to Austin Community College. Allison Shipp will go to Texas A&M. Sailor Stamos will go to Southwestern University. And she's going to play basketball for Southwestern. Scotland Stamos will go to Southern Methodist. Macy Thompson will go to Texas Tech. And Haley Ray will go to Texas A&M. Thank you.
Just in the interest of time, I think it'll go so quick if we wait and applaud at the end. And we hear everything, right? So, and we want to make sure we're celebrating all the great things these kids are doing and what their plans are. Okay, it is time for me to introduce Donna Hafner, who will present the Point Venture Lions Club scholarships. Okay.
And I get to follow that. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. Point Venture Lions, just like Pat said with the Lago Vista Lions, without you, we couldn't do this. But as the charity chair and the one that helps do this whole thing, it's very encouraging to see what great things your kids are going to be able to do. So we're very happy and pleased to present our scholarship winners this year. This is Tracy Thor. She's our president this year, and she's going to assist as we go through these. So number 1 is Joshua Bailey. Number 2 is Holt Burchard. I guess I shouldn't say number 2. Next, we have Graydon Burke. Keegan Downs. Marley Hawkins. Trip Henderson. Jace Hester. Mia Kinslow. Lana Miller. Aiden Neal. Kristen Norris. Lily Olson. Cullen Parker. Matthew Perkey. Lucy Reese. Madeline Salazar Velasquez. Allison Ship. Ripley Sinclair. Okay. Scotland Stamos. And last but not least, Preston Vaughn. Did I say her? Yeah. Oh, I didn't? Oh. And Leela Smith. I guess I missed her. I didn't think I did. I'm sorry, Leela. I didn't mean to miss you. Yes.
This is my second year to do this award ceremony, and my favorite part is the Shining Star Awards. It is my honor to invite Keegan Downs up to present his Shining Star.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Ms. Castillo, for giving me the lovely introduction. Today, I'm asked to give out my Shining Star Award for reaching the top 5 in my class. And I would like to talk about somebody who has had a really large impact on my life, Ms. Holt. She has guided me through difficult times and important decisions, and she has taught me to never stop trying, especially when it comes to bettering myself. She's always pushed me to work harder and improve from the person I was even just yesterday. And even now, she continues to help me get my foot through the door and achieving my dream. One thing about Miss Holt is that she would never ever let me settle for just good enough. She always pushed me to work harder and to be better than I was. Even when I didn't see it myself, she knew that I was able to get it done. And there were definitely days when I felt frustrated, tired, or ready to give up, but she always found a way to keep me pushing forward. She also taught me something that I think is way bigger than just school or sports or any of that. To just always keep pushing. Improvement doesn't just happen overnight, and failure doesn't mean you quit. It just means you keep working. She taught me that mindset, and it's going to stick with me through high school and even beyond. A huge part of my journey has also been my UIL academics. And throughout all those practices and competitions, long stressful days and stressful moments, Ms. Holt was always there, encouraging to push myself and helping me when I'm maybe not in the best headspace. UIL gave me opportunities to grow, compete, and gain confidence, and a lot of that growth came from having somebody able to support me like herself. She's helped open doors towards things I could ever possibly dream of, and always showed me that hard work can really take you places. I think one of the biggest reasons that Ms. Holt means so much to me is because she genuinely cares about each and every one of her students and the people she coaches. You can tell that she wants every single one of us to succeed. And having somebody believe in you like that can change the way you see yourself. So Ms. Holt, thank you. Thank you for pushing me to be better, for believing in me even when I struggle to believe in myself, and for helping shape me into the person I am today. I honestly wouldn't be where I am without your support, and I'll always be grateful for everything you've done for me.
Dorothy Runge and Sarah Jane Cantwell of the Lago Vista Women's Club is here to present scholarships to some of our well-deserving young ladies.
Good evening. We have an extra helper. This is Donna Nash. Donna Nash is a longtime Women's Club member, former chair of the Scholarship Committee, former president of the Lago Vista Women's Club, and probably all kinds of other accolades that I don't know. Her list is very long. But this is a special year for her. She is with us also because this is her first year to set up a named scholarship in honor of her husband, Wayne Nash. And so she's going to help recognize these young ladies. We, in the Lago Vista Women's Club, we're just a bunch of women from the community. And when I think about the fact that we've raised $550,000 just for scholarships, we've given another nearly $400,000 in community grants. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And when you talk about the Lions Club from Point Venture and the Lions Club from Lago Vista and the other organizations that are here tonight to present scholarships as well, what an incredible tribute to a smallish community that we raise so much money and we care so much about education for our young people. So I'm happy to present the scholarships. Actually, Sarah Jane's going to present the certificates this evening. Our young ladies, there's 21 scholarship recipients. They were also honored yesterday at our luncheon. I can tell you this. I think the thing that truly stood out to me when we look at the essays and when we look at the videos and we read the recommendations is that this incredible group of young women know who they are. They know what their gifts are, and they know how they want to use them. And so many of them said They want to make a difference in our world. And if that's not cause for celebration, then I don't know what is. So it's my honor to be able to present the following young ladies with their scholarships. Ashlyn Barker. Alyssa Black. Bailey Burlew, Wayne Nash Scholarship. McKenna Fiscus. Ava Gardner. Haley Hooks. Mia Kinslow. Dorothy J. Fish and Walter C. Fish Memorial Scholarship. Taylor McCowan. Kristen Norris. Catherine S. Henry, MD Scholarship. Lily Olson. Luna Quintero, Wayne Nash Scholarship. Lucy Rees. Daria Rodriguez, Lance Home Services Vocation Scholarship. Anya Saldana, Bernice J. and Dwight E. McEldowney Memorial Scholarship. Allison Ship, Joyce Henfield Coleman Scholarship. Ripley Sinclair, Joyce Albert Ingalls Scholarship. Lila Smith, Wayne Nash Scholarship. Sailor Stamos, Jim and Lindy Pollock Healthcare Scholarship. Scotland Stamos. Daisy Swan. And Macy Thompson.
And now please welcome Father Ed from St. Mary Our Lady of the Lake Catholic Church.
Good evening. On behalf of the entire parish family of St. Mary Our Lady of the Lake Catholic Church, I'm very proud and honored to award these scholarships to Juan Pablo Garcia and Marley Hawkins. In my 5 years as pastor of St. Mary's, I've found Juan Pablo to be a very faith-filled, responsible and dedicated young man. He's been very involved in his religious formation, as well as in the youth ministry and the annual summer mission trip to McAllen, Texas, which is shared with youth from several other parishes as they help those who are less fortunate. Especially, however, I am very impressed with his responsible and willing service as an altar server at Mass. He takes this ministry very seriously and is always dependable in demonstrating his faith in this way. I am confident that Juan Pablo will do very well as he takes the next step in his future at the University of Texas at Austin. Marley Hawkins also is one who exemplifies dedication and sincerity. She too has been very active in the youth ministry at St. Mary's and has participated in that yearly mission trip to McAllen. Marley has helped to repair houses, lead vacation Bible schools, volunteered at food pantries, and practiced faith and fellowship with 100 other teens and chaperones on these mission trips. As with Juan Pablo, she also attended the Diocese of Austin's Catholic Youth Conference held each year in Waco. Her service as a religious education teacher for 3rd and 4th grade children, helping with St. Mary's Fall Festival, and being involved in many other activities of the parish show that she cares about living her faith and sharing it with others. I'm confident that Marley will continue to be a positive witness to others as she moves to that other place in College Station this fall. So congratulations to Juan Pablo and Marley.
Join us as we welcome Dr. Barbara Gideon and Donna Nash to present scholarships on behalf of the Lago Vista Garden Club.
Thank you. It's my great pleasure to represent the Lago Vista Garden Club this evening to award our inaugural scholarships. We're wanting to join the other great organizations here on the North Shore in recognizing our students here at Lago Vista High School. The Garden Club is committed, it's sort of in the name, to beautifying the North Shore, to supporting the gardening and cleanup efforts and things like that. So our scholarships, we were looking for students, for young people who are also interested in the environment, in ecology, and in gardening. And we found 2 wonderful recipients. Before I announce them, I'd like to echo what others have said about how impressed we were with each of the applicants as individuals, their varied experiences, and the obvious support of their families, their parents, their teachers, and the school administration here in Lago Vista. So we would like to announce the Garden Club scholarships of Daisy Swan, and Allison Shipp.
We had a senior class meeting the other day, and we reminded our kids to stay focused and to get whatever it is that they needed to cure the senioritis. And we were just talking about how honored I've been to be here for the last 2 years. And I told them, I said, I know Mr. Taylor loved you first, but I love you too. So they split their time with Mr. Stu Taylor and myself. Their first 2 years were with him, and then I've had the honor to be with them the last 2 years. And it is my honor to bring him to the stage and have him give the North Lake Church scholarships.
sweet and nice. Thank you. Well, on behalf of the North Lake Church Board of Elders, staff, and leadership, I'm presenting the 2026 North Lake Next Generation Servant Leadership Scholarship. The last 6 years, the generosity of the North Lake Church family has allowed us to recognize several students who have gone above and beyond in commitment and service to their church, community, and peers. This year, 5 students were selected to receive $2,000 each, 4 of which are graduating from Lago Vista High School. North Lake's mission is to love Jesus and bring hope, and we believe that these 4 students have endeavored to do just that with the years in Lago Vista schools. The first recipient is Lily Olson. Lily has been an active part of North Lake's youth ministry and has served faithfully in North Lake's kids ministry, leading kids for over 400 service hours since 6th grade. She has not only given her time and energy to serve and lead wherever needed at all North Lake events, but also has led with the intentionality, the high character, and mentoring programs like PALS and Cardivas. Good job, Lily. The next recipient is Lila Smith. Lila has been involved in North Lake Youth and served faithfully in North Lake's children's ministry for 7 years, and even used the Spanish that she learned at LVHS to lead kids' classes at North Lake Espanol. Outside of church, she has been a PAL mentor and has given countless hours leading other girls to grow in faith and the Camino de Cristo community. The next recipient is Tripp Henderson. Tripp has been an integral leader in North Lake's youth ministry and has served in children's ministry and in North Lake events. He has taken the charge to lead with integrity and service through many expressions in LVHS, like PALS, and by starting the Christian Youth on Campus Club that has met an advisory this year. Tripp Henderson. The last recipient is Jonah Farrington. Jonah has given his time to serve and learn skills to help with North Lake's tech and video teams. Jonah has proven that he has a servant's heart at every work project and mission trip he has been a part of. This was especially seen in the way he worked with his dad to lovingly beautify the landscaping outside North Lake Church and the Hope Center. Jonah Farrington. In closing, we are so thankful for the work that they have contributed and want to honor their heart and sacrifice of these students who have led by loving and serving others. We're so proud of these students, and we can't wait to see what the Lord does in them and through them each of their lives in the future.
Okay, it's time for the third of 5 Shining Star Awards. Please welcome Allison Shipp to present her Shining Star Award.
Good evening. Thank you, Mrs. Clark, for the wonderful introduction. I have been at the school since 4th grade, and I've built so many helpful relationships and have learned so many lessons that are preparing me for graduation and have brought me to this moment. I know I am ready to graduate and take each lesson that I have learned on to that next step. But in the back of my mind, I get reminded of those little things that I'm going to miss. Sure, I'm going to miss walking around the halls laughing with my friends, but deep down, I know I'm going to miss this teacher the most. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Larkin to receive my Shining Star Award. Mr. Larkin is just one of those teachers that remind me of how much I am actually going to miss this place and all the memories I've made here. That art room has been my second home, a place where we shared so many laughs, so many stories, and a whole lot of tears. But it is truly so nice to have a place like that in school, especially with a person who you can turn to when you need it most. He has been there for me every single day and has been there for every single student. In fact, I think he's shown up for every single person on this stage. He has supported us in more than just our endeavors. He's helped every single student grow as a person. No matter who you are, what your past holds, or what values or beliefs you might have, Mr. Larkin embodies exactly how a teacher should be, one that treats everyone with the same amount of respect and consideration. Not only is he considerate and caring towards his students, he knows exactly how to lead an inspiring life. Every time I go into Mr. Larkin's room, I've always received a much-needed lesson. I've walked out of that class learning more than what any other class could possibly teach me. I've heard things I didn't want to hear, I've gotten advice that I didn't know I needed, and I've heard stories that I still think about today. And the great part is, Mr. Larkin would be this person for each student sitting in the room right now. He will always show up, he will always support us, he will always care, and he will always be my favorite teacher. Mr. Larkin, you have seen me grow so much, from being a freshman who was too afraid to talk to you and did not care for art at all, to a senior who enjoys lunch in your room with my best friends almost every day and goes to you with my biggest problems. It is truly an honor to give you this award today. I can't thank you enough for giving me a place I can call home. You have changed my life for the better. You make me look forward to going to school and sitting in that room every day. It's a blessing to have a teacher like you. You have seen my highs and lows and have supported me through thick and thin. I'll never forget the wonderful memories of playing a 2-hour game of Uno in a random Panera Bread or turning in my art past the deadline every single year. While many have contributed to my growth, I owe most of it to you. You have taught me to be a better person, fight through difficult moments, and truly appreciate my efforts. Thank you for being consistent in who you are. As much as I am ready to graduate, each time I hear your name, letting go of this place gets a little bit more difficult. So again, thank you for all these wonderful memories.
You just glossed over your state medal.
The Terry Foundation Scholarship is a prestigious last dollar, full ride scholarship awarded to outstanding Texas high school graduates for undergraduate study at select public universities in Texas. Founded in 1986, it covers full cost of attendance, tuition, fees, housing, and food for up to 4 years. This is the lottery of scholarships. In order to select scholars with the greatest potential for success, the Foundation selection committees focus on candidates with a demonstrated history of involvement in activities, outstanding scholastic achievement, demonstrated financial need, and a well-rounded personality marked by a desire to succeed. We are proud to announce that the class of 2026 has 2 Terry Scholars, Bailey Burlew and Lila Smith.
Please welcome Penny Hall, who is here to present scholarships on behalf of the Point Venture Women's Golf Association.
Good evening. It's my honor to be here on this special night, giving these scholarships to these young people that have worked so hard, and also, as everybody else has said, for the community and the parents that have supported them along the way. It's my honor to, as the president of the Point Venture Women's Golf Association, to give the following scholarships. To Marley Hawkins. Lana Miller. Aiden Neal. And Allison Ship.
Lisa Weaver and Kay Schneider are here to present the Lago Vista Players Patty and Leonard McCormick Scholarship.
Good evening. This is Kay Schneider. She's going to be helping me. And I am Lisa Weaver. I am the president of the Lago Vista Players, and we are an all-volunteer community group that has been providing live theater to the North Shore for over 35 years. And we have 7 members on our board, and we are just a very small organization, but we still wanted to jump in, and in 2015, we decided we wanted to be part of helping to reward and promote the love of the arts, especially theater, to a whole new generation. So we began awarding an annual Lago Vista Players Scholarship. In 2024, we renamed it the Patty and Leonard McCormick Lago Vista Players Scholarship to honor the memory of 2 of our most beloved mentors. So after sorting through all the many, many impressive applications of these creative young people, all with such bright futures ahead of them, we have chosen someone who has spent many hours performing on the stage, choreographing dance numbers, working with makeup and hair for shows, and even building sets. Her directors called her an asset to their program. We were excited to learn she will be continuing her theater and dance studies in college, and we can't wait to see what her future holds. I'm pleased to announce to you that this year's recipient of the Patty and Leonard McCormick Lago Vista Players Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is Miss Lana Miller.
Please welcome Candace Thompson and our very own Kason Irwin to present the Building Better Future Scholarship.
I have a feeling those applause were not for me there, but good evening. My name is Candace Thompson, and this is my son, Kason Irwin, who was a 2025 Lago Vista High School graduate and is now currently attending the University of Arkansas. It's truly an honor to be here tonight as we present the very first Building Better Future Scholarship. This scholarship was created from something very personal to our family, our belief that individuals with disabilities deserve meaningful opportunities to continue their education, grow in independence, and pursue their dreams after high school. Through advocacy efforts, including the passing of the Building Better Futures Law, we have worked to help open more doors for students like Kason and so many others. In just 1 year as a Razorback, we've seen firsthand what is possible when these doors are open. Kaysen has grown in confidence, building lasting friendships, developed job skills, and truly become part of his campus community that values him. It has reinforced everything that we believe. Post-secondary education for individuals with disabilities changes lives. This scholarship represents hope, opportunity, and belief in potential. And now I'd like Kaysen to present this award.
Because of the belief and opportunity that Lago Vista High School and the community that gives me, we hope to help others with disabilities to follow their dreams. I'm happy to announce the winner and of the Building Better Future Scholarship is Keegan Downs. Keegan, we believe in you and can't wait to see you do all of the great things that you do. We will. Congratulations.
Here to present the Lago Vista Viking Booster Club scholarships are Pamela Mills and Lauren Rodriguez.
Good evening. My name is Lauren Rodriguez, and I have had the pleasure of serving as the scholarship coordinator for the Lago Vista Vikings Booster Club this year. This role has been a deeply rewarding experience, allowing me to witness firsthand the dedication, hard work, and passion of our incredible student athletes. It has been an honor to lead the scholarship process, working alongside fellow board member Pamela Mills, helping recognize and support students who exemplify the values of our Viking community. To all the student athletes who are about to receive the scholarship for higher education, the Booster Club is so proud of you. Congratulations.
My name is Pamela Mills, and I have had the absolute honor of serving as the Vice President and the Treasurer of the LV Viking Booster Club. It has truly been a privilege to work alongside dedicated Booster Club members, supportive families, incredible coaches, and the entire Viking community. The LV Viking Booster Club is built on the values of service, support, and community. Our members, moms, dads, grandparents, neighbors, embody the heart of this organization. Through countless volunteer hours, whether working concessions, organizing events, or simply cheering in the stands, every contribution has one goal in mind: to uplift and empower our student athletes. This year has been an incredible one. We've purchased over $53,000 in athletic equipment for the middle school and high school programs. Some of the big ticket items we have funded this year include Axiom football helmets, powerlifting travel bags, and storage totes, a shooting machine for the boys and girls basketball program, girls soccer parkas, track and field hurdles, and we help fund Cheers championship rings. We are also working on our next Viking Futures Fund that will benefit every student athlete on campus. We sponsored our varsity athletic receptions and banquets, and tonight we are thrilled to award $21,250 in scholarships to our graduating seniors. These scholarships honor more than athletic excellence. They recognize leadership, community service, character, and the Viking values we all hold dear. As we gather to celebrate tonight, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the incredible Booster Club board members who are with us. Please stand and be recognized. We are so grateful for your tireless efforts and commitment. A very special thank you to our President, Denise Vasquez, for her ongoing commitment to our entire Viking Nation. Let's all take pride in what we have accomplished together. The generosity, unity, and passion with this community make a lasting impact, not only on the field, but in the lives and futures of our students. Now it's my honor to recognize the outstanding seniors who are receiving this year's scholarships. in recognition of their academic achievement, community involvement, and dedication to the LV Viking Athletics Program, the Booster Club is proud to present general scholarships to the following members of the class of 2026. Graydon Burke. Trip Henderson. Jace Hester. Nathan Hebert. Adam Holt. Garrison Houston. Zeke Moore. Brock Morton. Cullen Parker. Matthew Perkey. Sailor Stamos. Scotland Stamos. Aiden Vasquez. And Preston Vaughn. The Mary Fegan Phillips Memorial Scholarship for Top Female Athlete honors Mrs. Fegan Phillips' dedication to hard work and her passion for uplifting the Lago Vista community through volunteerism and service to numerous local organizations. This year's recipient has shown a similar commitment to community service, actively participating in projects such as Keep Lago Vista Beautiful, Lago Vista Women's Club, and Texas Humane Heroes. Despite balancing a part-time job and being in the top 3% of her class, she is the current president of the National Honor Society, current vice president of the National Art Honor Society, and an officer in the Grow STEM Club. She has both a fine arts endorsement as well as an advanced mathematics and advanced sciences endorsement. Her 4-year athletic achievements include first team all-district volleyball, academic all-district volleyball, track district champion, track regional qualifier, and volleyball regional qualifier. Texas A&M University is gaining a remarkable student, and we are confident she will continue to inspire and lead there just as she had here. This award winner will be majoring in chemical engineering with a goal of cancer research and developing ways for drug manufacturing to be more cost efficient. Congratulations to this year's Mary Fegan Phillips Memorial Scholarship recipient, Allison Chip. The Doug Jumper Memorial Scholarship for Top Male Athlete honors Mr. Jumper's legacy of excellence and unwavering commitment to the Viking community. This year's recipient is an exceptional multi-sport athlete who has competed at the varsity level in cross country, track and field, and soccer. In cross country, he is a district champion and served as a respected team captain. In track and field, this young man has set school records for the 800 meter and the 4x400 meter relay. He's a district champion, an area champion, and a regional champion. Beyond athletics, he is a dedicated member of his church community, actively serving his church as an altar boy. He's also a member of Christian youth on campus. His experience in sports has helped him develop confidence, leadership, and character, qualities that define the outstanding young man he is today. This recipient will be attending either Blinn or the University of St. Thomas, majoring in physics and theology with the goal of becoming a professor of theology. Congratulations to this year's Doug Jumper Memorial Scholarship recipient, Miguel Rocha.
The Lago Vista Band Booster Club scholarships are being presented by President-elect Raul Herrera.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Raul Herrera, and on behalf of the Lago Vista Band Boosters, it is my honor to stand here tonight and celebrate 3 students. Every year, the Band Booster awards scholarships to graduating seniors who have truly embodied what it means to be a part of the program. This isn't a scholarship that you earn by simply showing up. Our selection committee reviews each application across several criteria ranging from contribution to the band program, honors and awards earned, what being a band member is personally meant to the applicant, and the role that music will play in their future. It is a holistic look at the whole person, and the students that we're honoring tonight stood out in every category. The program asks a lot of its members: early mornings, late nights, countless hours of practice, and commitment to something bigger than yourself. These 3 students didn't just meet that standard, they raised the bar. And tonight we're proud to invest in their next chapter. And without any further ado, our 3 recipients. Number 1, Liam Cole. Recipient number 2, Juan Pablo Garcia. And our final recipient, Douglas Runkle. Liam, Juan Pablo, Doug, we're all very proud of you and wish you best of luck in the future. Congratulations.
Please welcome Dave Snyder to present the Oak Ridge Archery Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dave Snyder, and I'm the owner of Oak Ridge Archery. It is with great pleasure that we are able to present our first ever scholarship award to a member of this year's graduating class. This outstanding young man is a member of the Vikings archery team, an Oak Ridge Archery staff shooter, and part of the Smoke and Oaks chili cook-off crew. Archery is a sport that does more than just require accuracy. It teaches and instills patience, discipline, focus, resilience, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. Our recipient has demonstrated all these qualities, not only in the state, regional, and national archery competitions he has participated in, but in every challenge put before him. Throughout his time with our team, he has been a positive example and someone who has consistently represented our program with integrity and sportsmanship. This scholarship is awarded not only for achievement, but for dedication, perseverance, and the promise of continued success in the future. We are incredibly proud of everything he has accomplished, and we are excited to see where this next chapter leads. One last item to share. We actually just confirmed yesterday that he has been invited to participate in the Texas A&M archery program. He will be attending the Texas A&M Galveston campus and participating with the team remotely, which, as I understand, is something they have never done before. He will be practicing remotely throughout the season and traveling to participate in the tournaments with the team. We're incredibly proud of this opportunity and excited to see where this next chapter takes him. Please join me and all of the Oak Ridge family, my wife, Will Herring, Jim Thornton, in congratulating this year's Oak Ridge Archery Champion Scholarship recipient, and wish him all the best in the future, Mr. Olson Craddy.
The Whitney Hotshot Von Christopher Memorial Scholarships will be presented by Stu Taylor, Royce and Kim Christopher, Sabrina Vaughn, and Preston Vaughn.
What an honor it is for me to be able to stand up here and be a part of this presentation. Royce did a fabulous job of putting things in words that speak to the heart. So I'm going to start with the very first word he said here. It says, good evening. Good evening, esteemed guests, faculty, parents, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. I'd like to invite the family up here to help me this evening present these scholarships. Most scholarships are won. This one is recognized. The Whitney Hotshot Von Christopher Memorial Scholarship doesn't go to the student with the highest GPA or the longest list of awards. It goes to students who are already lived the way Whitney lived, with kindness, resilience, and the quiet refusal to let circumstance define them. Tonight we recognize 7 of them. Whitney's life was short, but her impact was not. She walked these halls, and I got to be a part of that, and stood beside our athletes, most notable as an athletic trainer for our cheer team during their historic national championship run. The people who knew her best will tell you that the championship was never what defined her. What defined Whitney was her bright smile, her quiet but unwavering determination, and her gift for making everyone she met feel seen, valued, and loved. What a gift. Row like wit was born from her teammates after she was gone, not as a slogan, but as a way of moving through the world with strength, with resilience, and with each other. Tonight, with the support of the board of directors, family, friends, community members, and corporate sponsors, we are proudly awarding 7 $2,500 scholarships in her honor to students whose character already reflect her legacy. To each recipient, remember that you carry not only the torch of academic achievement, but the legacy of a remarkable young woman who continues to inspire us all. Our first recipient is Marley Hawkins. Marley carries a quiet strength that's hard to teach, the kind that's built by facing real challenges and refusing to be defined by them. She shows up, choice after choice, when no one is asking and no one is watching. Her drive comes from a place of deep gratitude, a quiet promise to honor the people who believe in her by giving back tenfold. That's Whitney's spirit in motion. Next, we welcome Aiden Neal. Aiden's character shows up everywhere. As class salutatorian, student council president, LVA theater vice president, and a Leo Club state competitor, he's the kind of leader you only become by walking through challenges yourself. And he leads with humility and a heart wired for service. He's planning a future in law to advocate for families who need a voice. Aiden, we can't wait to watch you lead. Our third recipient is Anya Saldana. Anya has met every challenge with grace, balancing cheer, school, and 2 jobs without ever losing her warmth or sense of purpose. She's the kind of person who turns her hardest moments into a calling to care for others. She's pursuing nursing to do exactly that. Anya, your journey is the definition of turning pain into purpose. Next is Bennett Timmons. Ben has overcome more than most kids his age, and he did it by choosing the harder path, the weight room over the easy out, building his focus, his relationships, and his future around it. He's pursuing welding and automotive technology with a clear vision. Design vehicles that protect families. Ben, hashtag row like wit, your story is going to save lives. Our 5th of 6 recipients is Aiden Vasquez. Aiden plays at the highest level in both football and baseball with the kind of dedication you can't fake. Accountability, gratitude, and the discipline to show up when no one is forcing him to. He knows what the people who believe in him have given up for him, and he carries that into every snap and every at-bat. Aiden, the work ethic you bring to your sports is the same work ethic that will carry you anywhere. Next, we welcome Daisy Swan. Daisy has the rarest kind of courage, the courage to walk away from something she was great at because her growth required it. She moved to Lago Vista from Montana, started over with intention, and is headed to Texas Tech to study agricultural management and economics. Daisy, we're so glad you found your way here. And one more recipient. Our final recipient tonight is the one who knew Whitney personally, Trip Henderson. If you wrote down everything Whitney stood for and then went looking for someone built in her image, you would find Trip. PALS mentor, Special Olympics coach, National Honor Society, FCA, Christian Youth on Campus, mission trips, football, track, and along the way elected Speaker of the House at the Texas Boys State, one of the highest leadership honors a Texas junior can earn. None of it is for show. Tripp once shared a story about Whitney that says everything about her, and it turns out about him. One night when he was a freshman staying over at Preston's house, he and Preston walked into the kitchen looking for food. Whitney noticed, didn't say a word, and just quietly made them quesadillas. No recognition, no audience, just intentional care. That's who Whitney was, and that's the standard Tripp has chosen to live by. Tripp has a servant's heart, and he heads to Baylor. He's going to keep noticing people, keep showing up, and keep making quesadillas, metaphorically and literally. Tripp, hashtag row like wit, and keep being the standard. In closing, yes. In closing, let us cherish the memories we shared with Whitney and celebrate the bright futures of the students before us. Though she may be gone, her light will continue to shine through every one of them. Hashtag row like wit, hashtag stay strong.
It's time for the 4th Shining Star Award. Please welcome Aiden Neal.
Hi, all. I'm Aiden. Almost 4 years ago, I stood on this very stage, actually in this very spot, and performed an off-key rendition of White Christmas for Mr. Goza. And even though I was a shy, very awkward freshman who didn't know how to sing or dance, Mr. Goza, for some reason, decided to take a chance on me. He cast me as Phil Davis in the musical White Christmas, and although that role was not my proudest moment on the Lago Vista stage, from that moment on, I learned that Mr. Goza was like no teacher that I've ever met before. If you've ever been a student in Mr. Goza's class, you know that you actually never really know what will happen next in this pack. But that's the thing that I loved most about being Mr. Goza's student. In a world where every day can seem like a never-ending repetition of the day before, Mr. Goza's theater class always had something new to offer. I mean, I remember when I first got cast in White Christmas, that very day a rumor spread around the department that Mr. Goza was my uncle. Truly, every day was a wild ride on this stage, but Goza always somehow knew how to control the chaos of each day with a grace and humility that you find nowhere else. One moment, Goza could be teaching a student how to fight with prop swords, and the next he might be having to console a sobbing, heartbroken theater kid. It is called the drama department for a reason. They're always crying. To add, Goza is more adaptable than most. For example, very early on in both of our theater careers at Lago Vista High School, we both came upon the agreed conclusion that I could not dance. I have 2 left feet, and instead of giving up on me, Mr. Goza found some unconventional methods to cover up my flaws on this stage. For the next 3 musicals under Mr. David Goza, my characters either wore stilts or they wore fat suits that made it impossible to dance on this stage. Yet, because of Mr. Goza, I am now a pro at wearing fat suits, and that is not an easy feat, and that's what I call adaptability. Most importantly, though, Mr. Goza has made his classroom a place where every student is free to express themselves how they choose, to use their voice even if they may be a socially awkward freshman like I once was. Here at Lago, Mr. Goza is enabling an entire generation of students to embrace themselves despite their shortcomings, despite outside judgment, because let's admit it, theater can be a humiliation ritual oftentimes, trust me, I know. In his unwavering candor, Mr. Goza allows every student to embrace their truth. So with that being said, you all better support the theater department and Mr. Goza next year, even if I can't grace the stage in a fat suit. And also, just to dispel the rumors, no, I am not Mr. Goza's nephew. Thank you so much, Mr. Goza, and everybody, give it up for the man himself, Mr. David Goza.
The Viking Scholars Diploma Program is a locally developed program of distinction that seeks to better prepare students for post-secondary success through aligning high school academic experiences with college-level expectations. To earn this distinction, students must identify, select, and successfully complete 4 approved college-level courses and earn a qualifying score on the SAT, ACT, or TSIs in both English and math. The following students have applied for and were granted the Viking Scholar distinction: Jason Marquette, Aiden Neal, Colin Parker, and Scotland Stamos. Based on PSAT National Merit Scholarship qualifying tests, approximately 34,000 commended students are named throughout the nation and recognized for their exceptional academic promise by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation. These students represent a valuable national resource, recognizing their accomplishments as well as the key role their schools play in their academic development is vital to the advancement of educational excellence in our nation. We have one, and we are very proud to welcome our commended student, Lila Smith, National Merit Scholar.
At this time, some of our teachers will present their LVHS Outstanding Senior Award certificates. First up is Kaylee Cecilia for English Language Arts.
Hey, good evening, and thank you for the warm welcome. I'm just going to make that a little bit shorter. As a teacher and a lifelong student of literature, AP Literature and Composition has always been my favorite thing to teach, in no small part thanks to the students who tend to gravitate towards that extra challenge. We spend much of our time together on how to understand and appreciate great works of literature and how to break them down into all their little bits and pieces. But more importantly, I like to impress upon my students why we study literature. So throughout our time together, I bombard them with lofty, flowery statements. I tell them that every novel, play, and poem we'll read is an author holding up a piece of their soul for us to examine, to find ourselves in. In every piece of art, whether that's written, sculpted, painted, filmed, recorded, is a chapter in the interconnected story of all of humanity. Studying and appreciating literature might not make us fabulously wealthy, but it does enrich our lives with beauty, with empathy for others, and with a greater understanding of ourselves. One of the most gratifying aspects of teaching is seeing a student take to heart those grandiose statements I make out of a love for my content area. And it has been a delight to work with the young man that I'm honoring tonight. I want him to know that I've seen and appreciated his quiet, consistent work every day in class. This student approached every text I presented with an open mind, gave every author and poet the opportunity to prove that they had captured some small part of the magic of human existence. And when he determined that a particular text didn't quite resonate with him, he relayed that opinion in a way that was respectful to the author and of my feelings. The memories I will cherish most, though, will be when we had conversations about other works of art that he connected to what we read in class. When he spoke about how a text I presented to him meshed with or informed his understanding of a play he was auditioning for or acting with. Watching a student take something from your class and apply it to one of their passions, to something so meaningful to them, is one of the most fulfilling experiences you can have as an educator. So, for his constant effort, for his open mind towards the wisdom and beauty to be found in works of art, and for reminding me of the joy to be found in education, both as a teacher and as a student, it is my honor to present the Outstanding Senior Award for English Language Arts to Mr. Callum Korak.
I'm Robin Statham, and I'm the math department chair. So the senior math student that has consistently demonstrated exceptional academic excellence, dedication, leadership through high school is Lila Smith. Lila approaches every challenge with determination, critical thinking, and a strong work ethic while excelling at the most rigorous math courses offered. Beyond outstanding achievement in the classroom, she's respectful, dependable, and always willing to help her peers succeed. She's a pleasure to have in class. Her positive attitude and perseverance and passion for learning make her truly deserving of the recognition of the most outstanding math student at LVHS. And A&M's lucky to get her.
Good evening. My name is Lynn Metters. I'm the Econ and Government teacher here at Lago Vista High School, and I'll be presenting the Social Studies Award. I remember the first time I met Bailey Berlew. She walked right up to me, looked me straight in the eyes, shook my hand, and introduced herself. I was so taken aback by the level of confidence in such a young person that as I was writing her name down on a Post-it note to remember it for later, I suddenly forgot how to spell. And in true Bailey Berlew fashion, she saw a need and immediately chimed in, B-U-R-L-E-W. They say first impressions are important, and over the years that I've known her, Bailey Berlew has continued to impress me. What intrigued me the most about Bailey is how she continually shows up as her best self to every occasion. She was at her best self this year as she led our Youth Advisory Committee as chairwoman, facilitating meetings with the mayor every month and ensuring student voices were represented in our local government. She showed up as only Bailey would when she showed her new CCMA teacher, Ms. Hawk, around campus because she was a mid-year hire and she wanted to introduce her to all of the other teachers to make her feel more welcome. She definitely gave all of herself the day she played golf all day for the second day in a row, helping her team to win regionals, and they went on to win 4th in state, by the way. And then subsequently that day, she got in her car and traveled 4 hours to make it just in time to an interview that earned her a full ride scholarship to her university. But by far, my favorite day Bailey showed up 110% herself had to be the day we visited the Capitol and she went head to head with congressional representatives, voicing her concerns over legislation affecting our school. She used every interaction as an opportunity to show the world who she is. But it wasn't just me who thought that Bailey was impressive. When I asked her other social studies teachers what their impressions were, this is what they had to say. Mr. DiGiovanni recalled how Bailey was attentive, engaged, and had an energetic attitude. Whenever he looked around the classroom, she always had a look on her face like she understood exactly what she was taking in. And when I asked Ms. Nordlow what she thought of Bailey, Ms. Nordlow let me know that she was impressed with Bailey's work for every assignment she completed for On-Ramps U.S. History. Whenever she showed an example of an assignment for students to complete, it was always Bailey's work that she showed. I can attest to all of these impressive qualities. Bailey Berlew doesn't just make first impressions, she makes lasting impressions. I will miss her can-do attitude, her go-getter spirit, her service-oriented nature, and of course, her flawless notebooks. It has been a great honor and blessing to be her teacher this year. I wish her the best at Texas State and success in her nursing endeavors. And I know one thing's for sure, wherever she goes, she will leave an impression.
Good evening. My name is Heather Kenning, and I'm the Science Department Chair, and I will be presenting the Outstanding Senior Science Award tonight. This student, I'm going to share some words from Mrs. Coach Ball first, and I'll add a little bit at the end. This student is the epitome of a great science student. She's curious, hardworking, a natural problem solver, and highly intelligent. She is an absolute joy to have in class with her quick wit, thoughtful questions, and unwavering kindness to her teachers and classmates. She has embraced challenging coursework, taking advanced level science classes, and never backed down from the challenge presented in her rigorous college level science coursework. And the cherry on the top is she's going to be an Aggie next year. So this goes to Allison Ship.
Good evening. My name is Natalie Arzate. I am the head of the Spanish department here at Lago Vista High School. I did not grow up speaking Spanish. I learned Spanish after I graduated high school. And it is a very isolating experience for those of you who have learned another language. It is more than just memorizing vocabulary. It's more than just conjugation and grammar. It is also learning how to fail with grace and putting yourself out there when you don't want to, when it's scary, and also seeking connection with people through their language and their culture, and being the one to take the initiative when you want to seek out that connection. This year, I am proud to present the Outstanding Senior Award to Ava Gardner. In our class, we spend a lot of time studying the culture and the experiences of Hispanics throughout history and even during current events. And Ava treats all of these studies with grace. She's consistent in her assignments. She always displays empathy and turns everything in with excellence. She's kind and curious, and even though she is in a class with a lot of freshmen and sophomores, she always has a great attitude and is just a natural leader. She doesn't have to call attention to herself because she just owns that leadership in her. I'm very proud of who she is, and I'm very proud that she has used her Spanish in real time. I remember recently she told me that on a trip with the school, they encountered somebody who spoke only Spanish at a bus stop, and they were lost and they were trying to get somewhere, and Ava said, "Oh, I can use a little bit of the Spanish that she already knew and some from the class." And she said that they understood each other, and for a Spanish teacher, that is everything. I was so proud of her. So, Ava, estoy muy orgullosa de tus logros y yo sé que brillarás en todo lo que haces. Muchas felicidades. Congratulations.
Do the opposite. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mr. Larkin. Thankfully, Allison has already introduced me this evening. There are several different things on here, and one of the things that was an addition tonight was at the behest of Ms. Clark. When looking through the resumes of a lot of these children, there are several kids here who, throughout from freshman to their senior year, competed in VASE. If you have been a competitor in VASE, either when you're a freshman all the way through a senior, if you'd please stand very quickly. For those of you that are I'm lucky, let's start with that, that I get to have these kids for multiple years. And in this room full of students who have competed in VASE and all these other things, to have all these great young artists, I am tasked with selecting one for the visual arts. To begin, I don't know how to say that this kid has Art 7 on her resume. I'm going to select Lucy Rees. She leaves Lago Vista High School with one of, if not the most decorated art students in history. She has 4 state VASE medals. She was the START Art Scholarship recipient. She was the national selection for the Congressional Art Competition and the SRO Police Car Rap, our National Art Honor Society president, and probably a lot of things I'm forgetting right now. Ultimately, it's not just those things that make her great. She's been an ambassador to the program. She's always helping her classmates. And she is always there to lend a critique, a hand, show someone else how. She does a little bit of my job here and there. I am very happy to hear that she'll be pursuing a Bachelor's of Fine Arts, and I cannot wait to see what her creative spirit blossoms into over the next several years. And she, along with many of the other people who stood up behind me, will be greatly missed in my department. You gotta go to pictures, I gotta do it right now. It'll be a theme tonight. You thought you were done with me. I am back. There are a few students here tonight. I get to talk about a little bit of a program. They are listed as the Gifted and Talented students here. 2 students in this room participated in the Gifted and Talented Independent Study and Mentorship Program. It is essentially a year-long research program that is akin to being in a college-level course. Each of these gentlemen selected an academic area of interest that they had a passion to learn about, and they did it essentially on their own. I mean, I tried to help, but let's be honest. Y'all seen me. With that, I'd like to congratulate both Aiden Neal and Tripp Henderson on their accomplishment. Though they did very different things, Aiden created about 53 individual creative works for writing and fiction, along with a complete abstract on the importance of creative writing in modern society. I applaud him for finding another reason for me to hate AI. Conversely, Tripp did a completely different idea. He found out everything there is to know about being a documentary filmmaker. Not only did he find all the pieces and parts that you need to make it happen and be successful, he actually made it happen. He created a very poignant and moving documentary about the flooding last summer, and he has done what many will not do until they are in film classes in college. Each of these young men are a testimony to creativity, research, and dedication to learning. I'm happy to have been even a small part of their journey, and I can't wait to see what each of their futures hold.
Hello, my name is David Goza, and I am the theater director here. The technical kind of work through with everything. I work with Mr. Larkin very closely with the technical aspect. Theater is so much more than just the students getting on stage and acting. There are actually 2 kind of sides to this. One being the technical side, which encompasses everything from putting beautiful colored lights up here that I can't see, to costume design, to sound engineering. And we've had, through this program, through all of my years here, one student that has quite literally put her tears, sweat, blood into this department. She once ran a full show 3/4 of the way fully asleep and didn't miss a cue. So Miss Luna Quintero, sorry. You come up here. One of many I have here. I embarrass everybody. It's okay. I'm so proud of you. Here, go over there. I'll be there in a second. I got more. And this being my 4th year, I also have some 4-year theater students that I want to add to this, and I did cheat and picked too many. And that's okay, because I have the mic now. The first musical and show I did here was, as what was spoken before, White Christmas. It was a show. It's one of my absolute favorite stories to tell and to be part of, and I was graced with the most awkward bunch of freshmen through seniors, and two of those very young freshmen that were very awkward on stage. Neither of them could dance, but they had so much heart in telling the story and telling this wonderful performance. The first of which was cast in the role of Ezekiel. Ezekiel was this character that most people don't remember. It's a very, very small part, but the way this individual played this character made it so memorable, and just hearing the word "yup" for 4 years brings back a flood of memories. Callum Korak, could you please join me for a second? You're welcome. And then next, it's a name you've heard many times, was also in White Christmas, cast as Phil, one of the leading men. And from that moment on, he has nothing but shown up. While a million things are going on for him in his very, very busy life, he was always here, always putting in that much more work every single time, and grew into this year in his senior performance in the musical, wearing a 35-pound fat suit, adopting a Scottish accent, and playing that title role of Shrek, Mr. Aidan Neal. Thank you. And now I'm going to leave.
Good evening. My name is Wendy Phillips, and I'm the high school dance instructor and the Valkyries drill team director. Dance, like theater, is unique. It's physical, it's technical, and it's very emotional. I'm honored to give the 2026 Dance Award this year to a senior that's shown what it truly means to commit to her craft over the past 4 years in dance. Her positive attitude lifts up those around her. Her hard work never goes unnoticed. She's constantly pushing herself outside of her comfort zone. She practices tirelessly and approaches every class and rehearsal with focus and determination. She's not only been taking dance classes here for 4 years, she's probably most known for her 4 years as being on the Valkyries drill team. She was a junior lieutenant and this year served as captain. If you happened to attend this past Saturday's spring show, it was much warmer than it is right now, and thanks to Mr. Goza, we had beautiful lights. You would have quickly noticed that this lady was in more dances than any one single performer in the entire show. But what most of you didn't know is, like Aiden, this spot right here, she dislocated her knee the day before the show. What did she do, you may ask? Well, she put it back in place herself. She iced it, and she danced the very next night in 16 dances. Besides her contagious smile, kind heart, and incredible work ethic, my favorite piece of information to share with everybody is that she is continuing her study of dance and plans to be a high school dance teacher and drill team director. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Miss Haley Swanson.
Evening, folks. My name is Michael Panner. I am the ag mechanics and structures teacher here at the high school, and I've had the privilege of teaching these two young men for the last 3 years. Little, I guess, less than 3 years, more than 3 years ago. I met them as sophomores. They were a little unsure of themselves, but certainly excited to get involved in the class. I think they were very disappointed for the first 2 weeks or maybe 3 of safety. They really enjoy that as a section of the class, but it does teach them patience. And further into the classes, they see the purpose of the patience play out in real time because it has them be more deliberate in class and pay attention to those that are around them. I think that one of the most important aspects that these two young men exhibit is always caring for those that are to the left of them and to the right of them, caring more about the team and the class and what they accomplish as a class is what they exemplify every day. Watching them grow from young men into the gentlemen that they are, that really do care about those that are next to them and stepping outside of their intent for that class and helping others. It's really been a true pleasure to watch the different learning techniques of each one, or the learning skills or the learning styles, and watching them develop in real time. One is just super energetic and goes from project to project, and it just happens so quickly. It's amazing to watch him do it. His first year, he went from not really knowing how to weld to welding a 6G pipe, and it was intentional and deliberate, and the skill set and the talent was, it's amazing watching it happen. You feel a little jealous as an instructor. You're like, wow, that is incredible. And he just completed it. But then he took those skills and he started to apply them into various projects over and over again. Some of them I know that he used to sell. So he was using his skill and the materials he would bring in and just create projects. So it was awesome watching him do that. And then him looking out for others, whether it's cleaning with the shop or working with some of the underclassmen and transiting or transmitting that skill to others and watching him teach others is really, it's heartwarming. Then the other young man, if you know who I'm talking about, they're just different learners. The second learner was very deliberate. He would pick a single task and he would just work through it. And he didn't actually take my guidance. I'm like, find what you think will work, find a picture of it, and make it better. And he didn't. He actually worked through the process on his own, going from a drawing to his first rendition, which was rough to say the least. And it was a can crusher. He was trying to work with Ms. Kenning and work trying to get a can recycler system going. And it didn't work out so hot. But his second one, it was pneumatic. So he went from a basic design where he struggled through it, found the determination and that work ethic, had a purpose where he actually accomplished something even greater than he envisioned in the first place. And he carried it out. And he's currently, well, he delivered the one to Miss Kenning's class, so I think they have a little bit of fun pushing the button and watch it go squish it. It's pretty awesome. And now he's working on one that auto feeds, so that's another great thing. But I think more than anything, both these young men have that, they exemplify the work ethic, but they also exemplify empathy and inspiration to those that are around them so that they can pass forward that knowledge that they have to the next generation. So these two awards go to Daniel Kanemacher for welding and Aiden Turnbull for construction.
Hi again, I'm Becky Holt still. I am the computer science teacher. I am far more comfortable behind a keyboard than I am a microphone. I'm the odd Holt out, if you guys know my family. But I am here to present the Computer Science Outstanding Senior Award. And when I'm thinking about who I want to choose for this award, I'm looking for a student who's not just there to check the boxes and get the A's and finish the assignments. I'm looking for the student who is truly curious, who they love to know how things work. They like to stay late and work on their code and make it better and cooler. They're tenacious when presented with something that doesn't come easy to them. They have a problem-solving mindset. And they don't leave programming at the door when they leave the classroom. So they're not just there to complete their assignments. It sticks with them. They might have been stuck on something. It honestly might keep them up at night. I've been there. But the person I'm giving this computer science award to is Keegan Downs. So Keegan has been my student for all 4 years. He was a freshman with me. He's been there all 4 years, but he also joined my UIL computer science team as a freshman. And I think he surprised some of the upperclassmen when he made it to the travel team. I take 6 to district, only 4 make it. We were district champions. 4 made it to the regional team, and he was one of the top 4, so he was a part of that. We were regional champions and went on to win 3rd at state, which is actually really incredible. So as a sophomore, he was again a student and on my UIL computer science team. Again, we were district champions, region champions, went to state, earned 3rd at state, so that was awesome. Last year, junior year, last year he was part of my rebuilding the program. Everybody had graduated. And they did great. We were district champions and finished somewhere at region. I'm not sure. I don't remember that. And then this year, he's a senior. He's helped rebuild our program again. We have a very young team. He's transitioned into a leadership role where he's up there coaching up the younger kids. He's honestly surpassed me in his knowledge base, so that's fun for me to ask him, did I do this right? He's pretty awesome. So he's got huge shoes to fill. He's setting the example, setting the bar for these younger kids. They're seeing what it looks like to work hard and to practice hard. He was always there to show up on a Saturday to practice. He's been to so many competitions and done so well. This Monday, he will be going to state as an individual for the 3rd time, which is extraordinary, and he will be competing. So if you see him, wish him luck for that. Keegan will be attending Texas A&M at College Station in the fall, and he is majoring in aerospace engineering.
It's beginning a bit of a theme. I keep standing up. It's all for good things, I promise. Today I'm actually presenting an award on behalf of Mr. Nelson, our digital art and design teacher. He's unable to be here tonight. I am lucky enough to have had the student that is recognized for several years myself. But Mr. Nelson wanted me to let you know that Claire Ragland has been selected to be the graphic design outstanding senior. She achieved Adobe certification. She is a diligent worker. She is highly creative. She has created both various artworks digitally and physically. And she was also was competitive in the Western Art Show and VASE. And we are all looking forward to what she can do in her career. Claire. You only thought I was done. I am also presenting for another person in my department. Mr. Coach Ball cannot be here this evening. But he wanted me to select a student who he guarantees has demonstrated outstanding dedication and creativity through his work in video editing during his time in the audio-visual production class. Throughout the years, he has continually expanded his skills and built an impressive media production portfolio. His passion and commitment have earned him the opportunity to further pursue media production at Texas Tech Athletics, where he will work with the athletics and media department. Preston Vaughan, your growth, work ethic, and pursuit of excellence make you truly deserving of this award. And I will try my best to look like Coach Ball in the photo.
Good evening, everyone. I am Cheryl Standiford, the Floral Design and Agriculture teacher. I get the pleasure of presenting the Ag Science Award. There is a beautiful quote by Luther Burbank that says, "Flowers always make people better, happier, and more hopeful. They are sunshine, food, and medicine for the soul." Tonight, it is my absolute privilege to present the Outstanding Floral Design and Plant Science Award to a student who has spent the last 4 years bringing that exact sunshine, creativity, and scientific curiosity into each and every class she takes. Tonight, the Outstanding Agriculture Science Award goes to Marley Hawkins. A ray of sunshine, the FFA Vice President, and going to my alma mater and being part of the Fighting Texas Aggie class of 2030. Congratulations, Marley.
Hi, my name is Cherie Hawk. I am the health science teacher for Lago Vista, and I have the honor of selecting the outstanding senior health science CCMA student. In selecting my student, I not only looked at academics, but the qualities that we all would want in a future nurse. And I came to the conclusion that Bailey Burlew is who we would all want to be our nurse, we would want to take care of ourselves and our family members. Besides her strong academics, she has displayed consistently integrity, empathy, and compassion towards both me as a new teacher and also to her peers and younger students. So once again, it's with great honor that I present you Bailey Burlew.
Good evening. I am Tracy Cox. I have the pleasure of being the yearbook advisor for the high school. And I'm here to give the Outstanding Senior Award for journalism to someone who has become very special to me. This person is very talented, both artistically and creativity. In creativity, she has a willingness to go above and beyond in everything that she does as far as yearbook is concerned. She has spent countless hours meeting deadlines, making sure that everybody's story matters. What you see is the finished book, but what you don't see are the commitment, the patience, and the attention to detail that the student gives to help create something that students and their families will cherish forever. In addition to being such a creative and artistic person, she is also just the kindest person. She brings joy with her when she comes in the class every day. She's always got a smile for everyone, especially when we are running crazy trying to meet the deadline for the yearbook to go to print. She is always there making sure that everybody's moving forward, especially me. So I want to celebrate tonight Lily LaRocca, not only for being instrumental in helping us preserve the story of our school, but also for the story she's about to create.
Good evening, I'm Dr. Tammy Webb. I get the honor of teaching the business classes and here in the marketing classes at Lago Vista High School. I'm truly honored to do that and blessed. I am also the DECA advisor. In being so, my interest is studying leadership and leadership practices and among business leaders. And tonight, when I was thinking about, and actually this week, I was thinking about who I'm going to honor this week as the outstanding senior, one person came to my mind immediately. A student of mine has been my student the last few years. And he's so graceful, and he's so focused, and he's such a role model. It was so easy to choose him as an outstanding student and leader for the marketing and the DECA program. He's also vice president of NHS. Besides DECA, he has a NASA high school aerospace scholar. He is a leader in his Bible club. He's been doing that for many years. And he was just accepted into the Baylor Business Scholar Program with a full scholarship. I'm so proud of him, Jason Marquette.
All right, it's time for our final Shining Star Award. Please welcome Lila Smith.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to be able to give my Shining Star Award to Miss Kinslow. Miss Kinslow's compassionate investment in my life actually started long before high school. Her daughter Mia and I were preschool besties, and one of the few memories I have from my early childhood took place in the Kinslow's backyard. I was wearing flip-flops, and without realizing, I had stepped both of my feet into a fire ant hill. Now, this is not a great situation for anyone, especially not a 4-year-old. But the next thing I knew, Miss Kinslow had picked me up, knocked off my flip-flops, and was brushing every last ant off of me. She gave me cream for my bites, dried up my tears, and as far as I was concerned, that day, she quite literally saved my life. You see, I don't believe it is the trauma of the fire ants that makes me remember that experience. When I think back to it, what I remember is the feeling of being cared for and comforted, and of knowing that I was safe and loved. Although a little bit of time has passed since then, Ms. Kinslow's kind and nurturing heart has stayed the same. On top of the difficult and amazing work she does as an administrator, each and every day, she has been a well of enthusiasm and support for me and for all of Lago Vista High School. She provides a never-ending supply of lifesaver mints, she gives the best advice, and she works diligently year after year for our benefit. Not to mention that despite being incredibly busy with running our school, Ms. Kinslow has also spent 4 years as the coach of the literary criticism team, or lesser known as the #BigDogs. From day one, she has invested in us not just as scholars, but as people. Thanks to Ms. Kinslow, we learned that a villanelle has 19 lines, and we also made some fantastic lifelong memories. We were not just given a list of every single Pulitzer Prize winner to ever walk the earth, we were given a place where we were known, encouraged, and valued. And while the Lit Critters somehow never failed to be competing in the very first and very last event of a UIL competition, Ms. Kinslow never failed to make the entire experience one of laughter, enrichment, and growth. Her unwavering support, loving kindness, and wise influence has made me a better student, a better friend, and a better person. So, Ms. Kinslow, thank you for everything you have done to go above and beyond for this school, for the Lit Critters, and for me. Thank you for the most interesting conversations and the best book recommendations. Thank you for guiding us through high school, and for letting us eat at the worst restaurants across the greater state of Texas just for the love of the game. Thank you for driving us to Davy Crockett Grill, to the Alamo, and everywhere in between. And thank you for caring about every detail of our lives, or in other words, being much ado about everything. You're a fantastic mentor, an incredible role model, and the best, most patriotic lit crit coach to ever survive Rainforest Cafe. It has been a joy to be your student, and it is a true blessing to know you.
Good evening. My name is Creighton Phillips. I'm your athletic director for Lago Vista High School. I am the presenter of the Sword and Shield and Valhalla scholarships. If you're following along, we're going to skip the Athlete of the Year, as we'll do that next Tuesday at 6 p.m. right here. If you haven't had enough banquet just yet, come on down. This scholarship is given by an anonymous donor that after 11 years, I still don't know who this person is, but I am made to understand that they bleed blue and gold more than anybody in this town, and they have a heart as big as Lake Travis when it's full. I do not know who these kids are, so I'm going to be as surprised as they are when they hear their name. First up, Sword and Shield, Joshua Bailey. Looks like two stuff. Oh. All right. Next Sword and Shield scholarship, Mr. Jonah Farrington. Trip Henderson. Aiden Vasquez. You guys will hang there for just a second. And now our Valhalla scholarship winners, Miss Marley Hawkins. Miss Mia Kinslow. Ania Saldana. And Miss Sailor Stamos.
I would like to introduce Allison Sargent. She's here tonight to help us with the North Lake Travis Chamber of Commerce Vanguard Scholarships. The term Vanguard is a word meant to exemplify leaders at the forefront of thought and innovation. Vanguard comes from the word avant-garde, a 15th century military term. During this time in history, battle formations were commonly divided into three guards: the van, the middle, and the rear. The van was the advance guard, the front of a forward-moving fighting force. These were strong warriors who were unwavering in their purpose. The warriors of the vanguard spent a lifetime on the front line, demonstrating a determination to achieve victory and serving as leaders committed to protecting those that led in the fiercest of battles. If we look at the concept of the van through a modern lens, we see the type of leaders willing to serve as examples. We see leaders who tap into their creativity to develop innovative solutions to society's most pressing problems. We also see leaders who are willing to be the first to confront the most daring of situations, who look for the best avenues to make an impact, and who inspire others to collaborate towards achieving a common purpose. The North Lake Travis Chamber of Commerce would like to congratulate the 2026 Viking Vanguard Award recipients, Mia Kinslow and Juan Pablo Garcia. As the principal of Lago Vista High School, it is my pleasure to introduce these students that we've heard so many great things about tonight, the salutatorian and the valedictorian of the class of 2026. With a cumulative GPA of a 4.3062, your salutatorian is Aiden Neal. And just above him, with a cumulative GPA of a 4.3911, your valedictorian, Lila Smith. I hugged them and my IQ went up. Thank you all so much for being here. I asked Ms. Kinslow to come up. She loves this class so much. She's seen them grow and be who they are. And I just wanted her to add to our closing remarks. Thank you all so much for being here tonight.
I won't keep you long, I promise. You guys know how awesome this group of students is. Many of them, I wear the dual hat at school of being their assistant principal and being a mom. And sometimes I feel like a mom to the whole class, and I love that. And watching them graduate is going to be very bittersweet for me. I'm so proud of you. We moved here in 8th grade, and so watching them come all the way through high school is an honor that I will not forget. And I just wanted to thank you for sharing them with us, and I want to thank you guys for being who you are. Keep being awesome in the universe, okay? All right, let's go.